2 undefeated team. Only one team can keep their quest for a perfect season alive by winning today. And the Mustangs will kick this deep to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Clemson's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. It's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Ball handed to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Clemson now operating in the red zone. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Mustangs offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop. The Mustangs will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. No fair catch. Going to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. The Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Design quarterback run. Slides to avoid the big hit. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Grab behind the line, it's Brown. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use the speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14, SMU, 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together with this drive. To the air, it's St. Clair. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to 34.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the Mustangs come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Play fake, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short of the scramble. To pick up the third and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Jacobs. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Looking to scramble. And he's forced out of bounds with the defense. You're just short of the line of scrimmage. Short loss. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Clemson. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself. He just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. On the ground, it's Sanford. That's good for a first down near the 40. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. New center down to the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to 34. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Off target and incomplete. Offense hungry to convert here in 3rd down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. To throw, it's St. Clair. And this pass is on target, caught. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Handoff to the left. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Can they pick up the first on the ground? We're able to convert. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Touchdown, SMU, as they put 6 more on the board.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And he's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Handoff to the single back. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the
end zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The shotgun running play call. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Mustangs will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
First down for the offense.
And now the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The offense going with the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down, look at a throw for it. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a deep completion. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the PI penalty cost the defense 15, and it's a fresh set of downs. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. The back's got it. He finds some space. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Gets made on the out route. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The 1st down pass complete to the tight end. Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down play coming up.
Single.
The shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
1st down for the offense.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Oh, what a move. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Clemson now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Makes a quick grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. With the catch, it's Singleton. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Sanford. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Looking to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Robertson. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Grinding away with their running game. Goes backwards. Yards there.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He hands it off from the gun. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to try out the field goal team. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. That's just a minor blip in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The sure hands. It's Sanford. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
He's running out of time here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. The 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
SMU 7.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Tigers will have to punt this one away. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter. You're trying to keep this offense inbound.
A deep shot to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Here's a target, and it's complete. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A deep shot right down the middle. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering, where was that? Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time,